Well, good day to you and a very warm welcome to Apeldoorn in the centre of the Netherlands for this session on day 3 of 4. Well, what are you thinking, Laura?
I think it's really going to come down to the first 200. Both Lieke and Jaeger are very fast on the 200, on the 300. It's going to be a battle between that. And like I said before, it's hard to overrule when it's an indoor short track. So it's really going to come down to that.
Well, you've got to judge it right. You can't just blast the first lap and assume it will go well. Lieke Klaver has gone off quickly, so too has Jaeger. Very aggressive first 100 from the powerful Norwegian in lane 4. Is Lieke Klaver going to come off the bend in the lead? Yes, she is. She's the tallest, and she's the fastest through 200 metres. 23.4 at 200. Klaver with Jaeger in her wake. Jaeger trying to catch her. The Spaniard trying to come through is Severe in third place. But Lieke Klaver leading at the moment. Jaeger trying to move onto her shoulder. But can she get past her on this bend? It's going to be difficult running the extra metres. Klaver into the straight. Surely heading for gold. But Jaeger trying desperately to get back to her. Has she got the legs? It's tight to the leg. And she does take it. It is gold for the Netherlands. Klaver, almost exactly a rerun of the men's race. Her legs battling in the last 10 metres. Molnar the same in the men's race. Took gold for Hungary eventually. But Klaver just staying clear there. And the winning time, 50.38 for Lieke Klaver. It's the fastest time in Europe this year. Brilliant stuff from Klaver. It's not far outside the all-time top 10. And she has delivered. The poster girl, well, they're going to have to find bigger posters.
This is all we wanted. We wanted her to win, but that she actually did it. It's, wow, I have no words.
And it's the second gold for the Netherlands of the weekend, of the gold in the mixed relay, the mixed 4x4.
The second gold. The second gold.
On day 1. I mean, is there anything the others could have done when she goes out so hard and she's hard to pass? She's a big, powerful athlete.
It's crazy. Yeah, I have some medals on my own, and they were all silver or bronze, and now it's finally my first gold, and I'm happy. I was like, damn, did I really did it? And then I was immediately in search for my dad, so I could just stare towards him and feel my calm again. And I saw him, and I think I looked at him for a minute or something, and then I could feel calm again, and I was like, okay, it's me and my dad right now, everything is safe, and then I could celebrate.
The first of 2 heats in the men's 60-metre hurdles, then the first event of day 2 for the heptathletes. Well, good start. Bastien hit that bar. Bastien's had a disaster, and it's Maya who comes through to take it as expected, and that is such a shame, because Bastien started brilliantly, looked good over the first barrier, then started clipping them, and it was gone. And that was an utter disaster for Bastien. It's such an event that makes you so vulnerable. It is one that is fraught with danger. And the errors came very suddenly and very violently for Theo Bastien there. He did well to stay on his feet, I think. That winning time for Maya, 8:03. That is pretty solid.
And they're away this time. Jonte Hotikita looked like he got a good start, but here comes Simon Ehammer. Oh, a bit of a disaster for Skotime in lane 1. Ehammer is going to score very important points. He looked across to his left. Whether he was looking at the clock or whether he was looking to see where Skotime was, I'm not sure. The Norwegian still up on the bank, hands on his knees. In disbelief, really. That is significant when it comes to the overall standings. Skotime looks like a beaten man. He's shaking his head. Ehammer high fives everyone left, right and centre. A massive 1,200 points or so for Simon Ehammer with that 768.
And there it is after 5 events. Ehammer leading 4-7-11. That's a 50-point lead over Skotjem. Steinforth in third. What a further 94 points back. And Hotikita a little bit further back as well. I mean, the standard is fabulously high, though, Hannah. You know, that European record under threat from 3 fellas.
That's a 90-point swing in the favour of Ehammer in that event, and you might expect it. He is good in the hurdles.
Ehammer then, the bar at 5:10. He's already popped over 5 metres first time. Faultless so far in this discipline. And still the same now. That's a lovely clearance too. 941 points. That's a season's best for the Swiss. There's a real battle developing here. It's wonderfully poised. Goodness me. And look at the overall scores. Ehammer 5.652. Skochem 5.602. Both of them are matching each other vault for vault at this discipline. Skochem, yeah, lovely. Really lovely. Had a couple of little hiccups. Second time clearance at 4.90 and 5 metres. It's relatively irrelevant when it's the points that matter, whether or not you win a discipline or not, so much as if somebody in second place gets the same performance. And Skochem at the moment has got the same as Ehammer, 941 points for those 5.10 clearances.
Johannes getting the crowd behind him. There's always a small but dedicated pocket of Estonian supporters when the men do this pole vault, and they are there level with him in the arena. Johannes eyes up what would be a new season's best. And he gets it first time. That's his best jump of the afternoon. Congratulations, Johannes. New season's best, 1,004 points. I think he will be able to hold whatever position he goes into the 1,000 in. Who knows if he gets close to Ehammer, could he get himself up to the silver medal position? Johannes, 5.30. Over 1,000 points in a season's best for the Estonian. Simon Ehammer, Sander Skotime, both on 5.10. And as we go further down the list there, you can see some great personal best. Season's best, Jonte Hutkita hitting a personal best. Was held.
So we're looking at laps of around 31.5 seconds. If Skotime's going to come home inside 2:39.
Well, as if somebody's written the script, Tesla going straight to the front and taking it out pretty hard. And if I didn't know better, I'd say he's had a word in Skotime's ear. And Tesla, after all, is 9th overall, running maybe with a bit of extra adrenaline in his veins here, Phil, but he's doing the perfect job for the Norwegian.
Yes, I think there's going to be a lot of thanks. And it's very quick indeed for this 1,000 metres, 29.8. Johannes Erm at the moment running very well in third place. This is a man with a personal best of 2:36.
Well, you can see Erm there trying for all he can, Phil, to move away and get a good time, perhaps move overall from 4th to 3rd.
Indeed. Well, he's got to finish about 4.4 seconds in front of Steinforth, who's in that yellow vest at the back at the moment of that leading group. He's in 5th place in this race. Erm 3rd place, so he's got to try and get 4.4 seconds in front of Steinforth to get the bronze. But at the moment, it's looking as though Norway are going for gold and possibly the second European record of these championships. Now Erm battling away. This is quick. This is very quick indeed. At the bell there, just outside 2:02. Erm now having the race of his life. Erm at the moment is on for smashing his personal best, but Skotime's following him. He just needs to keep track of Erm. Erm at the moment is racing, he's gritting his teeth. He knows it's a distinct possibility. He just needs to run inside 2:40 basically. He's absolutely smashed the European record. We'll bring you right up to date with the full numbers, but I can tell you he's about 7 seconds inside what he needs for the European record, and a big personal best as well for Johannes Erm takes him up to the bronze medal position. What a fantastic run from Sander Skotime. And I have to say as well, you saw it very quickly there. Simon Ehammer, a personal best, admittedly well down the pack, but he took about 5 seconds off his personal best. He wasn't going to let Sander Skotime go, if at all possible. Well, He's a bit more of a bigger unit, Simon Ehammer. There's congratulations between the two men. There's a fantastic rapport between all these multi-eventers, and they're just starting to look at the numbers, the final points figures up on the scoreboard. Sondersko time confirmed with that European record of 6,558 points. And as Tim was saying, national records all the way down. And a big shout out for the selfless Jess Tefselar. 5,948 points, a personal best for the Dutchman.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think about the world record, but I knew that I had to score basically perfect and get like well above 8 in the long jump. So after the long jump, I started to focus more on the European record and not make mistakes in every single event and just like perform at like a stable high level. The driving force was that Simon was quite close, so I knew I had to run for my life to get that gold. So I just realized like, okay, I know Jeff is going to go fast, so I'm just gonna try to like stare straight into his back and don't look at the time, don't think about the time, don't think about how tired I am, just look into Jeff and just try to keep up as long as I can. Oh, a lot. The public has really helped a lot. The atmosphere has been incredible.
Hush descends over the Omnisport Apeldoorn. And Azu once again is away very quickly. Azu to the fore, and he's really got his nose in front now. There's no stopping Jeremiah Azu. Henrik Larsson came up quick on the outside, but Azu, just like in his semi-final, just took it from gun to tape, and 6:49, a personal best for the Welshman.
What a time, 6:49. That gets him into the all-time top 10 Europeans. That is astonishing. Absolutely brilliant. And the whole of Cardiff will be celebrating that one.
When we look at that replay, it was an absolutely stunning run from him. I haven't seen the reaction times yet, but he was quickest out of his blocks, quickest into his running, and he was in the lead from 2 strides into that race. Yes, Larsson did come up very strongly a few lanes to his outside over the second half of the race, but there was no stopping Azu. He had that nailed. Oh, look at that now, the emotion. He was just grinning from ear to ear for a few minutes, and now it's just dawned on him the enormity of his achievement. There we go, confirmation of the results. A European lead, propelling him into the top 10 all-time European 60-metre men. Jeremiah Azu. Henrik Larsson, national record of 6:52. Andrew Robertson, season's best of 6:55, and a second national record to Elvis Afrifa.
What a feeling. I don't think words can describe it. I don't think it's sunk in yet. It's probably been like 10 minutes, so yeah, I'm speechless right now. Speechless. Yeah, I've been eyeing up the gold medal, so it was nice to get it. I didn't really believe it, so once it got confirmed that it was me, I was like, I just exploded with emotions.
Well, away they go. The crowd erupts. This largely home crowd, of course, cheering Icking in lane 2, who's gone off pretty hard. Good running too from Jimmy Soudril, the Frenchman, in lane 3. They'll come onto the straight now and break from lanes, just approaching the halfway point. And really quick running from Molnar. Look at that. 21-2 at 200 metres. It's super fast. Molnar leading. The pole in his wake, Sved. Has he overcooked it though? The Frenchman going well. Soudril in 3rd place. The Spaniard trying to get back on terms with him. Canal in 4th at the moment, but he's leading them a merry dance. And Attila Molnar is going to take this one. He hangs on as he gets to the line, just with these poles, Fred closing on him viciously there. He was really suffering the last 6 or 8 metres, but he hung on. Runs from the front there, 45.25 Molnar. Well, it's not a season's best or a personal best, but it's still mighty quick. And it's been a tough series of races for these fellas. Sved of Poland coming through for a super silver there. A European under-23 record unofficially, 45.31. And Jimmy Soudril of France, their champion, taking the bronze medal in a new personal best at 45.59. Well, look at Molnar there, struggling. The line got to him just in time. The pole, the charging pole, Sved, running out of track there over the last 14 metres or so. Look at Molnar. He committed, remember, 21.2 at 200 metres. That's a fabulous time for 200 on its own. And he managed to maintain his form enough. The stride length going, that thread there coming at him all the way. Sauterelle France a couple of metres further back. But a brilliant goal there for the Hungarian. 5th in the world indoors last year. And today he takes gold and he's the European indoor champion. What a way to kick off this World Championship season. Well, there it is. Gold for the Hungarian Attila Molnar. Maximilian Sved, a record there, a European under-23 record, in 2nd place for Poland. And Jimmy Sauterelle getting another medal for the French squad. A bronze this time with a new personal best.
It's a miracle. It doesn't really feel a miracle right now, but, you know, back in 24 hours, yesterday, it was just a wild dream, but it has become reality. Like running the third 400 for the best time, it's unreal, but you know, running in the first position is heavy. You know, they say that heavy is the ground. It's true.
Now Max Hess, I know for certain he's absolutely desperate to move up the podium. Oh, that is a terrific jump. That may be around the European and world leading mark of 17:41. He's uncorked a big one. High stepping approach. Just puts all three phrases nicely together. Spot on the board. He gets really good elevation as well. There it is, 17:43, the best mark in the world this year. Max Hess leading the way with 17:43, but we've already seen some good jumping from this man, over 17 metres with that third round 17:05. But we know he's capable of big jumps. Oh, and that is absolutely massive. That is a good 20 centimetres or more beyond the current leading mark of Max Hess. Well, he's got a personal best outdoors of 17:75, and he just absolutely puts it all together, flies through the air. Those were three brilliant phases. Andy Diaz-Hernandez absolutely nailed it there, and he knows it with his gestures. Only had one previous competition this year when he jumped 17:31 in Metz. But good heavens, that last jump when he bounded out to 17:71. And he's just 2 centimetres away from the Italian indoor best, as well as 4 from his personal best. Here's the gold medalist. Can he bow out with aplomb? Oh! That is another big, big jump. Nothing to worry about. No challengers. The gold medal's secured, and he produces, just look at that. Just half a centimetre over the board. But nevertheless, a big, big jump as well. Now the bronze and gold medalists are getting together. Andrea Di Valli in 3rd place. Andy Diaz-Hernandez will be standing on top of the medal podium shortly.
It's great to see 2 Italians on the podium. And Max Hess, he must have thought, yes, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to jump a world lead in the first round. I'm going to kick back. I'm going to relax. I'm going to start thinking about the world indoors. And then suddenly, just for Andy Diaz-Hernandez to drop that 771 and spoil the party. But what a special event.
There's confirmation of the result. Andy Diaz-Hernandez winning with that world lead of 17:71. Max Hess finally moving up the podium and taking silver with a season's best of 17:43. And 2 Italians on the podium with Andrea Della Valle taking the bronze, 17:19.
So, Kalin then, next to go. Annick Kalin, first round of this women's long jump final. The Swiss, 5th in the world indoors last year. Great in qualifying, equalled a national record yesterday. Oh, that's big as well. Now, what's Kalin done? Gardasevic in the lead with 6.75, her opener. Yapikino, brilliant opener, 6.71. And look at it, she's seen the mark. 6 metres 90. It's a national record, her opener. Boy, oh boy. Larissa Iapichino then. She opened with 6.71. No jump in the second round. What can she do here, the Italian? Oh, that's a monster! That's a monstrous jump from the Italian. If she gets the green light, she has just gone out towards 7 metres. She's chasing 6.90 from Kalin. Look at that. 4 millimetres away from being a no jump. You can't get much more precision than that. That is huge, and no jump in the second round. 6 metres 94 from Iapichino. It's almost a personal best. It's a massive season's best, and she takes the lead, and Fulani likes it. Not for nothing is she twice world champion, twice European champion outdoors, Olympic champion in Tokyo. 7.07 this year. Good speed. Oh, and it is big, but is it a green light or a red? It was close on the board. Super on the board. She got it right so late, as has so often been the day with the tall German. 6.88. She eases into a medal position. And Kalin now, with that 6.90 national record, her opener, which led for a couple of rounds. The Swiss, final effort. Oh, no. The pressure was on. And it takes enormous strength of mind to withstand that pressure and produce a big closing effort. But it does confirm gold for Italy. How ironic. They were expecting gold in the women's long jump. In the men's long jump, rather, they didn't get it. But they've got it in the women's. 6.94. A massive effort from Iapichino. Iapichino, 6.94, that season's best. And a national record for Annick Kalin. The Swiss have had one of their day of days. It's been quite magnificent. Mahambo rescuing the day for her and the German team with that bronze medal, 6 metres 88 in the sixth and final round.
Experiences build a person, and I think I made a lot of experiences, good and bad. So I'm just very happy of being right now at this point, and I can wait for what's coming next. Oh, it's strange. I mean, the great Fiona May is still the great Fiona May, but as I told her, I bet you, because she won the title with 6.91, I told her I bet you for 3 centimeters. So I've got this little win in the family, so let's see what's coming next. Women's sport is great. We're doing a sport that has somehow the same opportunities because we do the same events. A few years ago it wasn't like this. So I mean, we're ahead of some other sports, but we can still do better.
So this is Oleg Doroshuk's first attempt at a personal best of 2.34. Recorded a little bit earlier. And he's clear. That's a personal best and adds to his world lead. Oleg Doroshuk, well, he'd won by going over 2.32, and he absolutely confirms his status as the champion and the world number one. First Ukrainian since 1979 to take a European indoor title. Ukraine, of course, have produced many, many great jumpers, other than Voldemar Yashenko, who took that title, former world record holder. And he's quite an acrobat for a big man. He stands about 1.97 meters tall. And it could be a double tomorrow night with Yaroslava Mahuchik in action in the women's high jump. Confirmation, Oleg Doroshuk, 2 heights clear of the rest of the field with that world lead of 2.34. Jan Stefella taking silver on countback, 2.29. And Matteo Scioli, the teenage Italian, personal best of 2.29 to take the bronze in the men's high jump. Marie-Julie Bonin, well, had a first-time failure, as did everyone else apart from Tina Sute. But Marie-Julie Bonin yells with delight. Terrific from the young Frenchwoman, the European under-23 champion. I'm just wondering whether Angelica Moser will have something to celebrate at the end of this evening. This is the second attempt for the reigning European outdoor champion. 4.75. Oh, yes. She becomes the first woman to go clear. Everyone brought the bar down on their first attempts. 5 women still in the competition at 4.75. Just 1 centimetre away from her season's best, and really good vault there. Did just very slightly catch it coming down on the bar, but it was just the merest of touches. Tina Sute. Oh, what an excellent jump from the Slovenian. That's a season's best for the 2-time silver medalist at this event. And as things stand at the moment, there's only her and Angelica Moser over. Angelica Moser holds the Swiss record at 4.88. Oh, it is staying up, it is staying up. Will that be a gold medal vault? Angelica Moser gets over at the first time of asking. 4 meters 80. Oh, that was a really good vault from the Swiss woman. Yes, she did tickle it going over the bar, but it stayed up. But it's a great day for Angelica Moser of Switzerland. The European outdoor champion from last summer becomes the European indoor champion here in Apeldoorn.
Moser taking the gold there with 4 meters 80. And yeah, 5th place, 4.70, only good enough for the Italian to finish a couple of places outside the medals there, Roberta Bruni. Lampard, brilliant from her to a personal best in that final, just outside the medals.
I think each of them is very special because each one has a big meaning for me, and this one means a lot to me because this indoor season, it was a bit tricky and we even thought about stopping the season, but we continued and we tried and it finally paid off, so I'm very, very happy, yeah.
Subscribe to the European Athletics YouTube channel.